WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Blue Raider baseball is on the air. From the Blue Raider Network, it's time for Countdown to First Pitch. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance and agent Andy Womack, Lightning's Locker Room and Phillips Bookstore, Granis and Associates, Las Casas Drugs, and by Middle Tennessee Electric. Now, let's go to the ballpark.
Thank you, and good. Is it morning or afternoon? It's good afternoon, isn't it? It was morning yesterday when we came on the air. Good afternoon from Reese Smith Field here on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University. Middle Tennessee and the University of Delaware will wind up a 3-game series in Conference USA today, and the Raiders have already won the series. They'll be going for a sweep today. Dick Palmer along with John Callow, and John, the Raiders have already had a couple of sweeps. So,
well, you told me before we started on Friday night that we needed to make hay. Well, we still need to make some more hay. But here's the important thing. The Raiders, because of our wins so far this weekend and some other things happening in Conference USA, we're now tied with for 6th place in the league with 2 other teams. With New Mexico State and Kennesaw State, we have the tiebreaker over both of them. We're also one of only 6 teams in Conference USA that are playing 500 or better baseball. I like our chances.
Raiders went over the 500 mark yesterday with a 4-3 win over Delaware. They are now 20-19 on the season, 7-10 in Conference USA. Delaware drops to 11-28, and they are 1-16. We still share something in common with Delaware because neither of these teams have won a conference road game.
Yeah.
Now the Raiders will have their chances this next weekend playing at Sam Houston, and Delaware will also have a chance because they're at Liberty.
Well, ours are going to be very important. We've got to learn how to win on the road. Particularly these conference games. We only have 6 home games left after today. 3 of them a couple of weeks from now with Western Kentucky. Then we close up the conference season, the regular season, with Liberty here at home. Before we get Liberty coming in here, we need to have our place in the conference tournament solidified.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The top 9 teams in the league will go to the postseason tournament, which will be in Kennesaw at their brand new ballpark.
That's right. And it's kind of an interesting format that the conference has adopted. We've always gone to these tournaments, and they've been set up as double elimination affairs, and so some people play 2 and they go home. Well, the way it's set up, we're going to play 3 pools of 3. So you're guaranteed 3 games before you move on into the quarterfinals, semifinals.
I didn't realize that was the new setup, but it will be interesting to watch and to see what pod the Raiders fall into, assuming that they qualify for the tournament. Well, today is Sunday. The Raiders have their camo caps on and all white uniforms with the royal blue lettering and numerals, and the Delaware team.
What do you call that color?
I call that gold jerseys, blue numerals, and blue caps, gray pants, and as you mentioned the other day, a little bit like the colors of UCLA.
Well, those jerseys look to me like they're canary yellow. Or if I were a Savannah Banana fan, I might think that those could be Savannah Banana jerseys.
Is that a legitimate minor league team?
No, they are. It's like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
They
are attracting huge crowds.
I thought for a long time that they were a legitimate minor league, like AA or something.
Well, there was for years and years and years a a Sally League team in Savannah, the Savannah Sand Gnats, I think it was the last. And that was one of the cities that got eliminated and when MLB redid their minor leagues. So the Savannah Bananas are out there having fun and filling ballparks.
Okay, well, I've never seen that act. I've seen the Globetrotters, never seen the Bananas before. Okay, enough about the Bananas. We'll mention that we do have some special guests today. Dr. Carmelita Dotson will throw out the first pitch. She is a member of the Middle Tennessee faculty and associate professor. Been at the university 21 years. She is a two-time cancer survivor, and she will throw out one of the first pitches. The other will be a birthday boy by the name of Miles, who is a seventh grader at Rockvale Middle School and is quite a baseball player, we understand. So we're looking forward to seeing both of those persons throw out the first pitch. We also got a lot of youngsters out here, and I don't know what their designation is, but they're filing on the field right now. All right, we're going to take our first commercial break, and when I come back, we'll have the starting lineups and a player interview for you. Our countdown to first pitch will continue on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Umpires have made their appearance. Both head coaches are meeting with them now at home plate, exchanging the lineups. Speaking of which, time for our starting lineups brought to you by the Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider athletics with 5 convenient locations in Murfreesboro and all across the mid-state. Learn more at ascend.org. How about those starters, John?
Well, if I'm sounding like I'm repeating myself, with the exception of the pitchers, exactly the same lineups for both teams as yesterday. Leading off for the Delaware Blue Hens, center fielder Sal Minio. Batting second, the catcher L.T. Cockrell. Batting third, the first baseman Evan Bolden. And then the cleanup spot, third baseman Sam Winsett. Batting fifth, left fielder Noah Burris. Anthony DeCesare will be the DH today. He bats sixth. Batting seventh, Anthony Charles, the right fielder. Jeremy Wolf, second baseman, bats eighth. Batting ninth, the shortstop, Harry Carr. On the mound will be a right-hander, Doug Morose. For the Raiders, leading off, center fielder Owen Noack. Batting second, DH Lane Akers. Cooper Clapp, the second baseman, bats third. Tyler Minnick will be in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, Nathan Brewer in left field. Batting sixth, Dean O'Neill at first base. Brett Rogers, the right fielder, bats seventh. Batting eighth, Brett Von Dolan at third base. Clay Badalak, the shortstop, bats ninth. And on the mound today, left-hander Cole Torbett.
All right, those are your lineups brought to you by the Ascend Federal Credit Union. Had a chance to talk with one of our players before the game, and let's see what Brett Bondolan has to say. Visiting with Blue Raider third baseman Brett Bondolan for the Raiders take on Delaware in the final game of this series. So let's talk something positive to begin with. How about a series sweep? That's positive enough.
Oh, that would be great. I mean, that's our goal coming into this weekend, and it's a big weekend for us as far as the standings go, trying to make the tournament, and hopefully we can get this third one today, and that'll put us in a good position.
We've had some sweeps here at home. We'll talk about the road a little bit later, but this Delaware team coming in is a better team than their record shows. Now, they've been impressive in the field. They've hit the ball well, and I think their pitching has probably been their big problem.
Yeah, if you look at their record, it doesn't really tell you how good they are, actually, because if you go look at the games that they've lost, I mean, they've lost by one or two in most of them, so they're in every game, so you can't count them out.
All right, let's go back to Friday night. Got your first home run in this park this season. Now, how did that feel?
Oh, it felt great to finally get one out of here again. I mean, just a good feeling in general. Hitting a home run's the greatest feeling in the world, so I would love to do it every time, but that's just not how it works, so I got to cherish it when it does happen.
You've had kind of a tough time at the plate, and I don't know what do you attribute that to? I know it's probably a combination of things.
Yeah, I mean, I went back and watched a bunch of video and stuff, and started out bad and then started trying to do different stuff, and I think just trying too hard, and I had to make some adjustments to what I was doing, and I feel a lot better now in the box than I did the last couple weeks or the last month.
I know it's hard not to think about that when you go up to the plate, but really you just have to kind of wipe your mind clean and go up there and not think about what's happened in the past.
Yeah, every at bat I just got to go up there and have confidence in myself and think I'm going to get the job done no matter what. And just everything's in the past, you can't change it now, so I just look to the next at bat every time.
You're a Rutherford County guy from the Smyrna area. You went to Stewart's Creek. How did you wind up going to Stewart's Creek rather than, say, Smyrna or Laverne?
Well, technically I was zoned there, but right across the street was probably Blackman for me, honestly, because I live in Murfreesboro. So, but the zoning worked out, and I went to Stewart's Creek, and I wouldn't change it for the world. I mean, a lot of my friends I'd played with since I was 12 years old there, so we'd all been playing together for so long, and it was just a great time and great team chemistry.
Tell me about your high school coach.
Coach Bartlett, he's awesome. Had a lot of good stories with him, and I was glad that we were able to make some runs and stuff. It would have been nice to come out on top, but I'm glad of the years we had were very good together.
All right, now this year's team, pretty much the same group in the field, at least, as we had last year. Our pitching is better. So how do you compare this year's team with last year's, or is there any basis for comparison?
I mean, I wouldn't compare them. I mean, it's two completely different teams. But, yeah, our pitching's done great. The last two starts, Chandler and David Horn, they've done their job and gave the hitters a chance, and we've came out on top because of them.
All right, well, as we started this interview talking about a sweep, let's go for that sweep today, and then we'll worry about Tuesday on Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Brett Bondolan, Blue Raider third baseman, who's had some tough times this year, but he's not afraid to talk about that, and we hope he has great success today. First pitch will be coming up next. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. From the Blue Raider Network and Van Wagner College, it's time for Middle Tennessee State University baseball. Today's game is brought to you in part by Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters, the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, and by Middle Tennessee State University. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Blue Raider Baseball.
Thank you and welcome into our Blue Raider Baseball broadcast, coming to you on a bright sunny day. A little bit windy and a little bit on the chilly side with that north wind at about 15 miles an hour. But, John, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and a great day for baseball as always.
Well, we've got a high sky, which means the sun is. Well, we watched Delaware out here hitting fungos. They didn't take infield. They were not doing nothing but trying to catch baseballs up in the air, see what the wind is going to do, see what the sun is doing. They struggled, and they're a good defensive ball club. So maybe the wind is a factor, maybe it's not, but at least for the first hour and a half, sun is definitely a factor.
Dr. Dotson has completed her duties throwing out the first pitch, and now this is Miles, and let's see what he's got.
Got a strike.
Yeah. So we've had our first pitch ceremonies, had our national anthem, and a good job there done by the McFadden School Choir. So we're just about set for baseball. On the mound will be left-hander Cole Torbett. We'll have numbers on him in just a moment. Behind the plate will be Tyler Minnick. Brett Von Dolan, our guest on the pregame show, will be at third base with Clay Bandelack at short, Cooper Clapp at second, and Dean O'Neill will be playing first base. Nathan Brewer in left field, Owen Nowak in center, and Brett Rogers in right field. And as we mentioned, on the mound, the left-hander from Johnson City, Tennessee. This is Cole Torbett.
Cole Torbett making his third start, fourth appearance. He's thrown 6 innings, given up 5 runs, 2 of them earned on 9 hits, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. He's got a 3.00 ERA with no decisions, no saves.
He'll be pitching to the Delaware lineup, which is exactly the same batting order as they had yesterday. Sal Mineo, their center fielder, will lead off, and then we'll have Cockrell, the catcher, and Bolden, the first baseman. It's the first 3 batters to face Torbett. Cole got a start on Sunday in Ruston, Louisiana, against Louisiana Tech. Had a good first inning and then gave up 3 runs in the second inning on 4 hits, and he was removed after 2 innings. So we hope he has a little bit longer outing today, because the Blue Raider bullpen in those 2 close 1-run games that we've had with Delaware has been taxed pretty well. So this is Mineo, a left-handed hitter, coming to the plate.
Game time weather conditions, 63 degrees, sunny, wind out of the northwest at 10, and it is definitely gusting.
Mineo, the leadoff batter, bats left-handed, and the Blue Raider pitcher Torbett throws from the left side. The lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch drilled down the right field line, out of the ballpark, foul. And that's a good thing.
That is a good thing.
So Mineo will come back. He had a leadoff home run in Game 1 on Friday.
First pitch at 106, Dick.
That was against David Horn.
Yeah.
And he swung that bat pretty well on the first offering from Torbett. So 1 strike to count to Mineo. And hits this one off the handle. Ground ball to short. That's going to be a tough play. And safe at first is the call.
That ball was not hit very hard. Badalak made a good play to get to it and get rid of the baseball, but Mineo with good speed was able to beat it out by about a half step.
So he's on first, and he has been on base as the leadoff man in all 3 games. The batter is L.T. Cockrell. He was the catcher on Friday, was the DH yesterday, and he's back behind the plate today, a right-handed hitter.
So how long do you think it'll take before Mineo takes off for second base?
Well, he's a good base stealer. He's stolen 9 on the season. And Torbett, the left-hander, of course, looking right at him. Throws over to first, and he is back. Cockrell 0 for 7 in the series. He has driven in a couple of runs, however. Pitch to him is right in there for a strike. 0-1. Got a nice crowd here for a Sunday afternoon. Folks still coming in.
Notice where they're all sitting, though. I don't see anybody sitting in the shade.
Throw to first, the runner back.
Here are 2 kids in the shade. That's it.
2.
They both have a row to themselves.
Temperature in the low 60s and a fairly swift north wind blowing. Pitch is low and inside to Cockrell for ball 1.
Yeah, we said it was at 10 out of the northwest. Well, it is not at 10 right now. It's gusting more like, 17, 18, 19?
Sun is bright and will be in the eyes of the right fielder. There's a ball hit to right field. We'll see how Rogers handles it. And the glass is down. He has no trouble with that one. That is 1 out here in the first inning. And the batter is Evan Bolden, the first baseman. Comes in leading this team in hitting with a .373 average and 9 home runs. And in this series, he is 5 out of 9 with a double, a home run, and he's driven in 4 runs. So he has been a thorn in the Raiders' side. Pitch to him, right in for a strike. 0-1. Cole Torbett making his 3rd start of the season. Had to overcome some injuries earlier in the year before he got a chance to pitch. And the left-hander delivers outside for a ball, 1-1. Two one-run games in this series thus far. There goes the runner. Throw to second is going to sail into center field. Mineo, however, will not advance as Nowak was backing up. Gets it back in quickly, so we'll give him a stolen base. And that would be his 10th of the season. Pitch was high and outside.
Looked like the ball slipped as it came out of Minnick's hand.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good pitch to throw.
Yeah.
Throw to second.
Looked like it sailed on him.
2-1, and now the runner goes back to second as Corbett turned around and faked a throw. And I'm glad he didn't throw it because we've seen that ball go into center field too many times.
We have.
2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, strike on the outside corner.
Good pitch on the corner.
That fooled the hitter Bolden. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cooper Clapp, the second baseman, playing very close to the bag, trying to hold that runner close. He's dancing around out there. There's ball 3 inside. The count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Bolden. Had an overnight rain. The rain that we were trying to avoid yesterday finally did come in around 5 o'clock or so. Ball hit to center field. Nowak moving over to right center. Runner tags. There he goes. Here comes the throw. Might be a play. He's in there safely. Mineo just has really good speed. So the out recorded by the center fielder.
Just outran the baseball. Simple as that.
2 outs, and now they have a runner at third base. 2 down, and the batter will be the third baseman, Sam Winsett. Cleanup hitter. He's at 326 for the year, and he had a home run in yesterday's ball game. That came in the 8th inning. That made it a close game. Raiders hung on to win 4-3 yesterday. Pitch to Winsett is inside, ball 1. Trying to keep up with the men's tennis Conference USA championship match, which is at the outdoor courts today. Middle Tennessee and Liberty. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, 1-1. Liberty won the doubles point. Middle Tennessee picked up a win in their first singles match, so that championship match tied at 1-1.
And we need to remember, Mineo was the one that tried to steal home yesterday, right?
He did that. Little tap. Corbett picks it up, throws to first, and records the out, and that will end the threat here in the top of the first inning. So for the Blue Hens, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Delaware nothing, Middle Tennessee coming to bat. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We'll go to the bottom of the first inning. Delaware left a runner at third, so we're still scoreless. And on the mound for the Blue Hens of Delaware is Doug Morose. He's a grad student, 6'5", 230 pounds, junior college transfer. He's native of Maryland, and we'll have numbers on him in a moment. He'll have Cockrell behind the plate, Winston at third, Carr at short, Wolf at second, Bolden at first, Burrows in left field, Mineo in center field, and Charles in right field. And on the mound will be a right-hander, Doug Morose.
Making his 8th appearance, all starts. He's thrown 27 in the third innings, given up 25 runs, 23 earned on 35 hits, 11 walks, 18 strikeouts, 7.57 ERA, a 1-4 record. He's given up, of those 35 hits, 15 have been for extra bases, 10 doubles, 5 home runs. Opponents hitting .321.
Owen Nowak took the first pitch for strike. The next pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Raiders' leadoff man. Nowak's had a good series, 4 out of 8, all singles. Pitches inside. Ball 2, 2-1.
Morose has been part of their weekend rotation all season. Missed a turn, though, last week.
There's a line drive and a base hit to left field, and that's where Nowak's been placing the ball for the entire series. And he is at first base, so the Raiders have the leadoff man on, and Lane Akers will come in. He's the DH again today.
The word had gotten out that throughout the league that Nowak was a pull hitter, and we're seeing a lot of shifts. And the way you beat the shift is you start going to the opposite field, showing that you can go all fields.
Pitch to Akers, a fastball strike on the outside corner. 0-1. In the series, Lane 1 out of 5. A swing and a foul back and a good rip. Fouled it straight back to the backstop. 2 strikes the count.
Stoff hit the umpire. Well, it didn't hit him. He stopped it with his foot.
That's Dylan Bradley, and this is the 3rd straight weekend we've had Dylan Bradley, and the second time we've had him behind the plate on the Sunday game. Pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3, and Akers chased a high pitch that time.
We had him behind the plate in Jacksonville State, didn't we?
Yes. Had him on Saturday behind the plate in Louisiana. So 1 out, runner at first. I guess he's on a first-name basis with all of our players now. Cooper Clapp, the second baseman, stands in. Throw to first. Nowak is back. Owen stole a base in yesterday's game. And it was his 8th of the season. Right-hander comes set, and the pitch is a bouncing ball to the right side. They'll not get only 1, and over to first base. And
that turned into almost a very interesting play. Pitcher was having trouble finding the bag.
Was that first to pitch?
Yeah, that was going to be 3-1. And Morose was over there, but when he took the baseball, he was at least a 1.5 foot off the bag.
2 outs, runner at second as Nowak advanced on that ground out, and Tyler Minnick takes the strike. 0-1. Minnick's had a good series, 3 out of 8. Double, home run, 4 runs batted in. And the pitch to him is hit up the middle, but they're playing him that way. The second baseman, Wolf, will get it and throw him out. And Wolf was playing a step or 2 to the left of second base, and Minnick hit it right at him.
Didn't move an inch, did he?
So that play goes second to first for the 3rd out. So each team put the leadoff man on, but neither could score. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We've completed 1 full inning, and we are scoreless here at Reese Smith Field. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Van Wagner.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
We go to the second inning in a scoreless game. Raiders going for a 3-game sweep today, and Delaware trying to win their first road game of the season in conference play. Left-hander Cole Torbett delivers the first pitch, and it's into the turf at home plate, bouncing away for ball one. This is Noah Burrows, the left fielder.
Corbett did a pretty good job of pitching around that leadoff single in the first.
Pitch is high for ball two, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Shading him a tad to the left side. Now your outfielders should be playing a few steps in from from normal play in the outfield.
During batting practice, that wind was knocking everything down.
Ball 3, and now the 3-0 is in there for a strike, 3-1.
Von Dolan guarding the line at third base.
Noack in center field, a few steps over in left center, and the pitch is swung on and foul to the screen. Count will go to 3-2. So full count on the leadoff batter here in the second inning. Right-hand hitter Burrows hits this one in the air into left center. Noack going back and reaches over his shoulder.
Did he hang on?
I thought he made the catch. He crashed into the wall, and apparently he made the catch, and the ball came out when he crashed into the wall. He took a hard spill on the warning track.
But they're saying he held on long enough.
I'm really surprised the ball went that far, given the way the wind's blowing.
Well, without that wind, that ball is probably over the wall.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. So Noack.
Well, he hit that wall hard, didn't he?
Yeah, and Nathan Brewer over in left field was the closest one to him, and he's trying to assist him. He's up, and he's okay, I think.
Looks like it. One down now.
Here's Cesare, the DH today. He was the catcher yesterday. Takes the pitch for ball one. He started all games. He's 3 out of 7 in the series with a double and a run batted in. Torbett's pitch swung on, and that one's hit high in the air. This will be an adventure if it stays fair, but it goes foul back behind the Delaware dugout. Did that get into the grandstand?
I don't think so.
Kids are trying to find it.
How do we get down there?
Somebody will locate that ball.
And then we will have a
souvenir.
Or a ball game.
Pitch is swung on, hit to short. Picked up by Badalak. Throws high to first, and then O'Neill makes the tag. Good play by Dean O'Neill. That saved an error.
It sure did.
Badalak's throw was high and off to the home plate side. But O'Neill, with a swipe tag, records the out. So 2 down in the second inning. And here's Anthony Charles. That's two really good defensive plays, John, to start this inning. Charles, a left-handed batter. And the pitch from Torbett is swung on and missed, a rather an awkward swing. He was obviously fooled on the pitch.
Yeah, I threw him a 74-mile-an-hour changeup.
1 strike to count. And a little looper down the left field line. That is foul.
Oh,
that's a good thing.
That was wind dated. I thought sure that thing was going to drop, and
Charles would
runner.
have himself a double if that had fallen in fair territory. So the count is 2 strikes on the left-hand hitter. Charles 1 out of 7 in the series. And Torbett with the pitch, just missed outside, ball 1.
That's the fastball.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's low for a ball, 2-2. 2 outs, bases empty, second inning, and no score in the game. Cole Torbett with the 2-2 pitch. That is in for a called strike, and Charles looked at strike 3. So that's all, 3 up and 3 down here in the second inning. Torbett gets his first strikeout, and we'll go to the bottom of the second inning as Middle Tennessee and Delaware are scoreless here. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
We go to the bottom of the second inning, and Nathan Brewer, Dean O'Neill, and Brett Rogers are the 3 scheduled hitters for the Blue Raiders here in the second. Nathan Brewer had quite a night on Friday with 2 doubles and a home run. He's 4 out of 7 in the series, and he's driven in a couple of runs. Right-hander Doug Morose. There was some delay in Brewer coming to the plate. I don't know what the problem was.
Oh, he's there kind of now. There we go.
So Brewer steps in from the left side against the right-hander Morose. And the first pitch to him, right in for a strike.
He needs to be a line drive hitter today.
Well, Brewer hits a lot of line drives. Takes strike 2. Count is 0-2.
They just moved the shortstop over towards right field by about 3 steps.
Swing and a foul at home plate. Count holds at 2 strikes.
He's almost playing up the middle.
Moreau's a fast worker out there on the mound. He's ready to pitch. Another 0-2 pitch is outside, and it's 1-2.
And you're right about that. He threw that pitch with 12 seconds left on the pitch clock. Most guys will run it down to 6, even 4.
Ground ball to first. First baseman Bolden has it. He'll tag the bag, and that's out number 1. Dean O'Neill will come to the plate. O'Neill at first base today, as he has been for the entire series. 1 out of 8 for the series with a double, and he has driven in 2 runs. Had a 2-run double yesterday. Pitch is swung on, hitting the air into right center. That's going to be shallow, and the right fielder coming in and makes the catch on the run for out number 2.
That's why they were playing, hitting all those fungos during their pregame instead of doing infield.
So 2 outs in the second inning. The batter, Brett Rogers. Brett's 3 out of 7 and has driven in a couple of runs. Pitch is a strike call, 0-1. Rogers stands at .329 on the season. This pitch misses for ball 1, 1-1. And Morose comes right back and is a little bit high for ball 2, 2-1. Rogers swings and fouls it straight back, and the count will go 2-2.
I think we got a pretty close to full section over here to our left. They're all in the sun.
Everybody in the sun today but us. There's a ground foul outside the bag at first.
Coach Hubert took care of that one. 1 hopper. Handled it like a true infielder.
2-2 the count. Swinging a line drive down the left field line. That's fair. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Rogers heading for second. He could try for 3. He puts on the brakes.
Yep, good.
Goes back into second base. He will have a 2-out double here in the second inning.
Goes opposite field. The left fielder dove to cut that ball out. Off, got past him, went to the wall. Had to get up and go after it.
So Rogers with a 2-out double will be on second base for Brett Von Dolen. Stands in from the right side, and the pitch is high for ball 1. Von Dolen 2 out of 7 in the series. Home run on Friday, 2 runs batted in. Swing and a miss, and the count will go to 1-1.
Pulled the string on him.
Pitch the plate, swung on, hit deep and out of the ballpark, but abruptly foul to left field. Turned a little too soon on that one, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
He's saying, throw me that pitch again.
Right-hander comes set. And the pitch. Outside and high, ball 2, 2-2. Clay Badalak waiting to hit next. And the pitch. Swung on a miss, struck him out, and the tag applied by the catcher as that ball was into the turf. So that is out number 3, and that's all here in the second inning. No runs, a hit, and 1 man left. We've completed 2 full innings. Middle Tennessee and Delaware are scoreless. Game 3 of this 3-game series. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the third inning. The Delaware coach is Greg Mamula out talking to the umpire about something, John. What were they discussing? Now there's something happening at first base.
Oh, they're looking at the bag.
Well, you tell them about it while I put in my dinner order.
Okay, they
since I didn't get any food before the game.
We don't have the safety base today. It's just the typical first base. I wonder what that was. Did we have it out earlier, maybe?
It was down when on both of those close plays at first base.
Okay, so now we've just got the single base, the traditional first base.
What are we going to do? How can we play? Here's Jimmy Wolf, the second baseman.
You keep saying Jimmy. It's Jeremy. His mama might be
high
unhappy.
pop up into the sun and the wind. Badalak under it on the dirt. He'll take it for out number one.
That is not an easy play, is it?
No. All right, what second vegetable do I want, John?
What are your choices?
Well, I haven't got a menu in front of me, but we've been to Bell Buckle Cafe so many times. I almost know it by heart.
Their corn pudding is always good.
That's it. That's the one. There's a strike call to Carr, shortstop, number 9 hitter. That's a swing and a foul.
I think the last time I was in Bell Buckle at a mealtime, they were actually closed. What, do they close on Mondays?
Yes, they are.
So it must have been a Monday, because we were just all excited about eating at the Bell Buckle Cafe.
So the count is 2 strikes, and there is strike 3 called. So Carr called out on strikes. I believe the second strikeout for Torbett, and both of them have been called third strikes.
Yeah, he got Anthony Charles to finish the second inning on a called strike.
So here is Mineo.
We need to just get him out and not have to worry about it.
Infield hit in the first inning. That hit him right on top of the batting helmet. So he's on base for the second time. Hit by a pitch. That will bring up Cockrell.
Catcher number 6, LT Cockrell.
Well, the Blue Raiders and Liberty having quite a championship match over across the way. Looks to be just about all even. The singles match is still going on. Torbett throws to first. Runner back.
I gave you the final from the Lady Raiders, did I not?
Yes.
Okay.
1-0 New Mexico State.
That's correct. So New Mexico State wins the series 2-1.
Runner goes, throw to second base. Again, it's off the mark and into center field. And again, Mineo, who was sliding in, will hold up at second. So give him another stolen base. That throw was almost identical to the first throw by Minnick. So now a runner at second with 2 outs. The pitch was a strike to Cockrell.
0-1. That's a strange count to be running on.
And the pitch. And he went around, fooled on the pitch. The count goes to 0-2. Top of the third inning, and we're scoreless here. Game 3 of the series. The pitch. Right in there for a call strike. All 3 of Torbett's strikeouts, John, have been called third strike. So he's outfoxing them.
Hitting his spots. That's what you're doing.
So in the inning, no runs and no hits. 1 man left. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Middle Tennessee and Delaware still scoreless on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. We'll have the top of the batting order. So second time, we'll have Badalak to lead off. Then the top of the batting order will come in. Clay Badalak, the number 9 hitter, will lead it off against Doug Moroz, who's given up 2 hits in 2 innings, but no runs. Right-hander delivers, and the first pitch is outside to Badalak for ball 1. Clay is 0 for 6 in the series. This pitch missed outside for ball 2, 2-0.
See his dad down there in the stands. He's got the live phone out, taking a picture of this at bat.
And a strike is called, 2-1. Doesn't have that big cheering section that he had Friday night. A swing and a miss, handcuffed him with an inside pitch, 2-2.
Got him with a slider on that, as you said, handcuffed him. Got in under his hands.
And Moroz with the pitch, bounced to the right side. The pitcher's going to cut it off and toss it over to first. And that is out number 1. Play goes pitch to first for the first out. Now the second time around with Owen Nowak, who had a leadoff single in the first inning. Went the other way and lined it into left field. And bunts. And it's a good one. Catcher picks it up, throws to first, not nearly in time. No. Nowak beats it out. That'll be his second hit of the game. Good I don't think you can drop one down any better than that.
That's if you put a target down for the perfect bunt, you'd have hit it.
Third hit given up by Morose, and the batter is Lane Akers.
Far enough out, the catcher had to handle it. Too far for the pitcher. Third base not even in the play.
Akers struck out in the first inning. So one out, runner at first. The pitch swung on, hit to left field. That's going to be in for a hit. They threw to second base to try and get a force. That ball was hit so sharply and fielded on one hop by the left fielder. Had the runner not been going hard coming into second, that play might have worked.
Sometimes you get that runner comes around the bag, and if they had gotten him, if he had done that instead of standing on the bag, they'd have just applied the tag.
First and second with one out. The batter is Cooper Clapp. Morose with the pitch. Clapp takes it low for ball one. Big right-hander. He's about 6'5". Ready to work. Pitch is outside for ball two, 2-0.
Coming off ACL surgery a year ago.
So that's why he's a grad student. Using that other year of eligibility. That is a foul ball.
But not by much, was it?
Down the first base line. That almost kicked up dust.
But if it had kicked up white chalk, we'd have been scoring a couple of runs.
That was fouled by inches. So the count 2-1 on Clapp.
Umpire right on it, though.
Right-hander comes set and delivers on a swing and a miss. Strike two. 2-2. Glad to have you with us wherever you might be listening today.
They're giving Cooper Clapp a lot of hitting room over there on the left side of the infield. He doesn't mind going opposite field at all.
The pitch. And he hits it to the opposite field, but too high up in the air. It's a foul ball, and it's going to be caught by the third baseman. Winston made the catch in foul ground, so that's out number two.
The wind had shifted. Instead of blowing across like it had been, which would have maybe gotten that ball out, it's turned around and blowing straight in now.
Tyler Minnick grounded out in his first at bat, stands in with 2 on and 2 out. And the pitch to him is right in there for a strike, 0-1.
And second baseman playing him exactly where he played him the first at bat, about 3 steps to the left of second base.
And he goes the other way for a long foul fly down the right side. That'll take a couple of hops and go right over by the clubhouse. 2 strikes the count. 330 down each line here. 395 to straightaway center. 365 to the power alleys in left and right center. Scoreboard behind the outfield fence at the 365 mark. And the pitch to the plate is a breaking ball that hangs up for ball one. 1-2. You've got the Lee Victory Wall of Champions behind the left field fence, which stretches for a good 30 feet or so. There's a ground foul past third, and the count remains 1-2. Haven't had to make any changes on that Wall of Champions lately, John, so we need
It's time.
Yeah, it's about time to add another year up there. All of the conference championships, tournament championships, and NCAA regionals are listed on the Lee Victory Wall of Champions. Pitch low into the turf. Catcher stops it, prevents the runners from advancing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lee Victory, a long time supporter from the Smyrna area and a great fan and contributor to Middle Tennessee baseball. Check swing and a foul. Count holds at 2-2. Rose back on the mound, checks that wrist band for the pitch and delivers 2-2 and another foul at the plate.
I think that got off his foot, maybe. Had a strange bounce out of the box.
So the count holding at 2-2 strikes. Infield playing him as a dead pull hitter, so a lot of room on the right side. And Morose with the pitch, and he hits it foul again off to the right, and might be in the grandstand.
Yeah,
it is.
Somebody over there.
Youngster,
gives it to the kid.
Yeah, he gives that to a youngster.
Good job.
He's got a ball. That's one of the McFadden students that sang the national anthem for us. He's excited, isn't he? Look, he's showing it to everybody. Pitch outside, ball 3. 3-2.
Okay, so the runners will be moving here.
3-2, 2 outs, 2 on. Right-hander comes set. Runners go, and outside, ball 4. The bases are loaded. That was a close pitch to be taken with 2 strikes.
I tell you, you're right about that.
So Noack to third base, Akers to second. That's the first walk we've had in this ball game, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Nathan Brewer.
And that gets his mound visit.
They got a right-hander throwing in their bullpen.
Yeah.
Pitching coach is Daniel Sweeney. I understand the head coach handles the hitting end of it and also infield play. This is first year for Delaware in Conference USA. They were in the Middle Atlantic Conference from 1923 through 1958. They were in the East Coast Conference from 1959 through 1990. The American East Conference from 1991 through 2001. The Colonial Athletic Association from 2002 to 2025. So this is their 5th conference affiliation now in Conference USA.
Well, they were a D2 school for the longest time,
Yep,
weren't
there's
they?
a ground ball right side. Second baseman has it. Wolf over to first. And Brewer swinging at the first pitch. Grounds out to second. With the bases loaded. No runs, 2 hits, 3 left. Totals after 3 innings for Delaware. No runs, 1 hit. No errors for Middle Tennessee. No runs, 4 hits. No errors. So we are scoreless going into the 4th inning on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit. Because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit choosechip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We are scoreless going into the fourth inning of this third game of the series. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports. WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
For Delaware, Evan Bolden, the first baseman, leads it off against Blue Raider left-hander Cole Torbett. And the first pitch is swung on, grounded to short. Clay Badalak up, over to first in time. One pitch and one out here in the fourth. And good news from the tennis courts, John.
All right.
Blue Raider men take the number 4 single, 6-3, 6-1, and that evens the match at 1-1 after Liberty won the doubles point. So the other singles match is still going on. The batter is Winsett, third baseman. He's the cleanup hitter. Hit back to the mound in the first inning and was thrown out on a close play. The first pitch to him down into the turf for ball one.
Good news on Cole Torbett. He's so far been able to keep a pretty good control of his pitch count. This will be his 40th pitch here in the fourth inning.
Pitch is outside, ball 2, 2-0.
That's not too shabby.
Got a couple of pitchers today, John, working very quickly.
I like it.
And the 2-0 pitch coming in and just missed the knees downstairs for ball 3. 3-0. Third time that Torbett's had a 3-ball count. And this pitch is in the strike zone, inside part, 3-1. That just missed the knees. Ball 4 and a base on balls. That'll be the first allowed by Torbett, who has struck out 3. Noah Burrows, the left fielder, hit the ball into left center field, and Owen Nowak went all the way to the warning track, leaped up against the wall, crashed into the wall, caught the ball, and then went down in a heap. And thank goodness he was okay. This one's popped up. Clapped the second baseman back in shallow center field. He'll take it for out number 2. Burrows, after the first pitch, pops out.
Battling the sun the whole way, wasn't he?
Yep. So 2 outs, a runner at first. The batter is DeCesare, the catcher.
Designated hitter number 27, Anthony DeCesare.
He grounded to short in the second inning. Torbett ready to work. Winsett, the runner at first. He'll draw a throw. Winsett's only attempted 1 steal this season. And the pitch is a little bit low for ball 1.
Just missed.
This has been a very tight series. The Raiders with an 8-7 win in the first game. There's a strike, 1-1. A 4-3 win in the second game. Had a big lead in the first game, but a furious rally in the 9th inning by Delaware made it a 1-run game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed outside, ball 2. 2-1 to DeCesare.
Oh, I think you said it very well in your pregame interview with Brett Von Dolen. This team is a lot better than their record would indicate. They're dangerous.
throw to first, runner back. They have stuck their lineup with a lot of transfers, and they're playing with a lot of first-year players, a few second-year players. But they've had success in their previous conference. They were 28-25 overall last year. The pitch popped up in foul ground. First baseman over, but that one's going to sail back into the grandstand and
down the stair. Oh,
yeah, they got a whole posse of youngsters after that ball.
Yeah.
So the count will be 2-2 now on the Chesseray. As far as I know, there's no curfew on today's game. Delaware's flight is not until 9 o'clock tonight. Pitch is low. Ball 3.
Let's just hope we don't end up like Northern Colorado playing 21 innings.
Did you see that thing I sent you?
Yeah, that's wild.
Well, they started one day and finished the next day.
And then had to play another one.
Here's the 3-2. Ground ball left side. Von Dolan has it. Zips it over to first in time, and that's out number 3. So that is all in the 4th. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 runner left. And we will go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Delaware nothing, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Scoreless going into the bottom of the 4th. Things are tight here. They're tight over on the tennis courts for the Conference USA Championship. Liberty won on court 6, 7-5, 6-love. Blue Raiders won on court 3, 6-1, 1-6, 6-1 to even the match at 2-2. And then Middle Tennessee has won on court 2, 6-1, 1-6, 6-2. And now the Raiders lead 3-2, and they need one more, John. Here's Dean O'Neill to lead off the 4th inning. Call strike.
So what happens if they are tied 3-3? Is there another match going on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 more.
Okay.
There's a ball hit in the air, foul, and it's going to drift out of play to the right side. The count will go to 0-2 on O'Neill. Dean is only 1 out of 9 in the series, but that one hit was a 2-run double. That was a big, big hit yesterday. The 2-strike pitch, grounded foul over by the Delaware dugout. Count holds at strike 2.
Going to have some interesting scores to give you when we get to scoreboard time.
Pitch is swung on, foul straight back toward us. Hit the top of the screen. You were ready, weren't you, John?
I was ready.
Of course, we have the windows down today. That north wind blowing right in our face, so we are not an open windows booth today.
We know how to take care of this, don't we?
There's a line drive. That's a base hit into left field, and the Raiders off to a good start here in the 4th inning. Dean laced it into left field. That is the 5th hit off Moreau's. batter will be Brett Rogers. Rogers had a double down the left field line in the second inning.
Delaware had a right-hander throwing in their bullpen earlier, not throwing now.
Right-hander comes set, and the pitch to Rogers is ball one.
Morose was at 50 pitches coming into this inning.
Toss over to first, runner back.
Compared to Cole Torbett, who was at 50 pitches at the end of 4.
Rogers standing in from the left side, and the right-hander delivers, and it's an off-speed pitch in for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like they're planning on sending Torbett out for another inning at least.
Why take him out? He's getting people out.
Yeah.
There's a line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. Runners will be at first and second with nobody out. The batter will be Brett Bondola. Hit number 6 for the Raiders. And could be a bunt situation, although you've got a power hitter up there. We'll see what the Raiders decide to do here.
The Raiders do like to bunt in this situation. Who was it we played not too long ago that would use a double steal in this situation?
Pitch,
Show and bunt?
he was around to bunt, took it for strike 1.
If they're going to bunt, he needs to bunt it down the third base line. Third baseman was not prepared to.
Pitch is outside. He showed bunt again, 1-1.
Third baseman is covering the bag.
1 ball, 1 strike to Von Dolan. They are charging the first baseman, and the third baseman, as John said, holding back. And the pitch is bunted. It's going to be picked up by the catcher, throws to third, and got the force there. That's a good play by the catcher, Cockrell. So O'Neill is forced at third, catcher to the third baseman for the first out. Rogers goes to second. Von Dolan on at first on a fielder's choice.
And we're getting a mound visit, and this is not the pitching coach. I think this is that right. Yeah, they've already called. We're going to see that right-hander that was throwing last inning.
So Morose is going to come out. Morose, rather, will come out with 1 out. Runners at first and second, and he's had a pretty good outing for his team today, because he's still in a scoreless ball game. New pitcher coming in. We'll take a break, tell you about him when we come back. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Ben Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
New pitcher in for Delaware with 1 out here in the 4th inning. He is a right-hander. Nick, how did you say that, John?
Pilato.
Nick Pilato.
Yep, and Nick is making his 12th appearance, all in relief. 23rd in the third innings, 16 runs, 11 of them earned on 21 hits, 14 walks, 28 strikeouts. He's got a 4.24 ERA, an 0-1 record, no saves. Opponents hitting 233. Of those 21 hits, 9 have been for extra bases, including 5 home runs.
Freshman, 6'2", 190, out of Ellicott, Clay, Maryland. And he'll face Clay Badalack. Runners first and second. First pitch is low for ball 1. Good news from the tennis courts across campus. Pass that along to you right after this pitch. And it is outside for ball 2. Raiders have won their 7th straight Conference USA Men's Tennis Championship, winning on court 1. And congratulations to Coach Jimmy Borndame and the Blue Raider men's tennis team. Pitches a strike to Badalack. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pilato, the right-hander, checks the runners. The runners are going. Pitch is high. The throw to third's not in time.
Double steal.
That will be a double steal. We took a page out of New Mexico State's playbook.
Yeah.
With a double steal. Rogers second to third. Von Dolan first to second. And the pitch was a strike, so it's 2-2 on Badalack. 2 men in scoring position. And this one's inside and saved by the catcher. It was headed for the backstop, and he dove and saved that ball from going through. So the count is now 3-2. First base open now. And the right-hander comes set. The 3-2 pitch high outside. They throw back to third. They've got the runner picked off third. Oh, my goodness. Rogers picked off third as the catcher Cockrell fired it down after ball 4 to Badalack, who goes down to first. But now we're back to first and second with 2 outs.
Bases loaded with just 1 out would have been pretty great, huh?
That's the second out. So we've had 2 outs at third base in this inning. Here's Nowak and bounces it foul to the right side, strike 1. I'm going to have Coach Borndame on the Monday Night Sports Show on our flagship station, WGNS. Be 5 to 6 tomorrow afternoon.
That's worth tuning in on. He is one interesting guy to talk to.
1 strike to count to Nowak, and checked his swing. Did he go? He did not go, says the base umpire, so it's 1-1. Owen is 2 for 2. Has a single to left and an infield hit.
Well, they've got the shortstop playing almost up the middle.
1-1 pitch taken for a strike, 1-2. Nowak steps out, not showing any ill effects from that confrontation he had with the left field fence. And the 1-2 pitch is swung on, hit up the middle, but I had him play just right. Shortstop will throw to first and get the out, and that's going to be out number 3. So Delaware with some heads-up defensive play in that fourth inning. They get 2 outs at third base. Then they had the shortstop position just right for Nowak and threw him out at first. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 left. We've completed 4 full innings, and we're still scoreless. Middle Tennessee and Delaware, final game of the 3-game series. We'll be back, go to the top of the 5th after this on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We go to the 5th inning. The Raiders and the Blue Hens still locked up in a scoreless battle. Anthony Charles leads off against Cole Torbett. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Charles was called out on strikes in his first at bat. And the pitch to the plate, swung on, grounded to first, and O'Neill.
Just a one big hop.
One big hop and one step to the bag to record the out unassisted for out number 1. Jimmy Wolf will stand in. He popped out to the shortstop Badalak in his first at bat. Right-handed hitter. He's a senior. And hits this one in the left field right at Nathan Brewer, who will glove it for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the 5th.
Landon Birch starting to throw in the Raider bullpen to back up Cole Torbett.
Harry Carr, the shortstop, looked at a third strike. Back in the 3rd inning, he's 0 for 1. Stands in from the left side. Torbett with a pitch. It's outside for ball 1. And the pitch. And that just missed the knees. Good looking pitch.
Well, it sure was.
Ball 2, 2-0. And the left-hander delivers on a fly ball down the left field line that is in foul ground, and a long run for Brewer.
Just barely got
just over the wall and out of play, and scatters the youngsters down there who are anxious to get a foul ball.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a ball game starting over there in that area.
2 balls and 1 strike.
And one of them comes away with the ball, and the rest of them got to follow along to check that out. That's pretty exciting, getting a foul ball.
2-1 the count. And the pitch to Carr is outside ball 3.
Did you ever get a foul ball sitting in the stands?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got about 3 at Greer Stadium, I think. Used to go there a lot. There's a strike. 3-2.
Oh, the only one I ever got sitting in the stands was at Greer Stadium. And I'd taken the girls, and Laurel, I think, was maybe in the 2nd grade at the time. She says, "Daddy, get me a foul ball."
Ground ball to short, booted.
That was booted by
that was Von Dolan, who was
Yeah.
over there and playing in the hole.
Yeah.
That's going to be an error. Unaccustomed as he is to playing shortstop. So that should have been the third out. Instead, it's an error on Von Dolan. And with a runner at first, the batter is Minio. Got to be careful with this guy. He's been on base both times. Throw to first, runner back. Also got a foul ball at Wrigley Field.
Yeah.
And got one at Kansas City's Memorial Stadium back
the
when
old
the
ballpark.
when the A's were playing there.
Yeah. Well, I think that when I caught at Greer Stadium that night on demand was the only one I ever caught in the stands. I had a couple of them in the press box down in Memphis, of all places.
Yeah, I got one at the press box. Almost took my head off at Southern Mississippi. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swung on and missed. Had him fooled on that pitch. Strike one. That one at Wrigley Field was a legitimate catch. I was in a second row of box seats behind first base, and the ball hit the rail that separated the box seats, came right in my hand. I mean, I didn't have to move. The one at Kansas City was a little bit illegitimate because there was nobody sitting in the upper deck, and my friend and I decided we'd go in the upper deck and try to get a foul ball, and sure enough, we chased one down. Pitched to the plate, just missed outside. That was a very good pitch by Torben.
Sure was. Well, the two that I got in the press box in Memphis, I got to admit, I picked up off the floor. I let them go past me, hit the wall behind
That's
me,
right.
and pick them off the floor.
Play them off the wall.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike to Minio. There's strike 2 called. Came with a fastball on the outside corner.
Well, he needs to just get Minio out here and get past him for another 9 batters.
Runner at first. Carr with the lead. And the 1-2 pitch hit up the middle. That is going to be. Is that caught? Nope, not caught. The umpire says he trapped it. Nowak was a little in between. He was trying to decide whether to play it on the hop or to try and catch it, and I think he decided at the last second to try and catch it. But it just hopped in front of him. So Minio's on for the third time.
Now, this is what errors do for you. You should have been out of this inning. Now you've got
first and second.
Got first and second and an extra hitter that you didn't want to face. Now 2 extra hitters.
Cockrell takes the pitch low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Time call. Coach Myers coming out of the pen or out of the dugout, looking at the pen, walking to the mound. I want to say hello to a couple of our loyal listeners. Hear from them just after just about every game. Lois Garrett used to come to the ball games, and she listens faithfully now. And our friend Bud Morris. Bud always gives me a text. Telling me that it was a great game. Whether we win or lose, it's a great game.
Both of them good friends of the program. Both of them good friends of ours. Miss seeing them at the park.
1 ball, no strikes to Cockrell. Short meeting. Breaks up.
Met Walker Shaw's dad yesterday in the parking lot after the ball game. Said he listens to us when he's not here. Lives down in Atlanta. He says when he's here, he often listens to us on the radio, see what we have to say about what's happening.
He must be hard up for something to do. Pitch is low and inside for ball 2.
What do you mean? You mean listening at home in Atlanta, or listening here at the ballpark?
Listening to us.
No. I hope not.
2 balls, no strikes. Runners first and second. The pitch, ground ball to short. Should be out of the inning, and we are. There's the toss to second. That's the third out. So the error does not hurt. It just causes Torbert to throw a few extra pitches. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. That means we're halfway home in this game. And we're still scoreless. Middle Tennessee nothing, Delaware nothing. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.